In this video, we will demonstrate how North52's business rules engine, a Microsoft Dataverse model-driven app, and Power Pages can be used to create a robust solution for overseeing UK pension transfer regulations. This adaptable solution could also be applied to other regulatory processes globally. The Pensions Regulator's guidance outlines the legal obligations for managing pension scheme transfer requests. It covers key areas such as member request assessment, transfer processes, and safeguards to protect members' interests. Emphasizing due diligence, it stresses the importance of evaluating receiving schemes and implementing anti-scam measures to mitigate risks. With this guidance, a system can be designed to assist administrators in managing transfer requests effectively, ensuring compliance with legal requirements and safeguarding pension scheme members' interests. The high-level rules are shown in this decision tree provided by the Pension Regulator. We've taken the rules in the decision tree and further rules which determine red and amber risks to build a solution which makes it easy for people to apply for a transfer of their pension and also automate the initial risk assessment. First, let's look at the portal solution that enables a customer to apply for a pensions transfer. Built using Power Pages and North52 rules, there is no custom code, making the setup and maintenance very quick. The customer loads the website and opens the online form. This form is built using the multi-step form capabilities of Power Pages and North52 rules. The first North52 component you can see is the quick tile functionality, rendering a custom template for the progress bar. As we progress, you will see it change based on the data entered. The contact details are entered, and in the background, a pension transfer request record is created along with a contact record, if an existing one is not found. The next step asks information about the receiving pension scheme. We can see the progress bar has updated based on North52 rules. Another North52 rule has executed on load of the form and displayed this information message. When we make a selection, another North52 rule runs and changes the message as well as the form fields that need to be completed. For the purposes of this demo, we are not going to provide any further information here. This will trigger risk rules later in the process. We've moved on to the questions. There are currently 6 question forms that will be displayed as indicated in the progress bar. Again, this is driven by North52 rules. This can change depending on how we respond to certain questions. We say that someone did advise us for this transfer. When the next form loads, we can see that we now have 10 question forms to answer, and we are on Form 2. For this demo, we're going to answer the questions in such a way to highlight as many risks as possible. There are some fields which are not compulsory to complete. However, a warning is displayed. This warning is shown using North52 rules and functions specifically developed for Power Pages. Multi-select choice fields are supported by North52 rules too. As we go through the questions, the North52 rules are making some fields required and showing warning messages on others. These are all controlled via easy-to-build North52 decision tables. The transfer request has now been submitted. Let's go to the Dynamics model-driven app to review this transfer request and process it further. Now acting as a customer service agent, I can review this transfer request. We can see that currently the risk assessment has not been done as there are no risks to find. To trigger this, I mark the request as having all the available information provided using the option on the business process flow. Immediately, we see the risk assessment results and the red and amber flags which have been identified. Let's review the North52 rules which identify these risks. This formula is set to trigger on change of the information collection completed field on the pension transfer request table. The first decision sheet is a simple rule which checks the value of the information collection completed field and simply exits all rules if the value is no. If it is yes, the rules processing moves on to the next sheet. This sheet processes the 6 red flag rules as outlined on the Pension Regulator's website, which can be seen here. When there is a match, the Create Red Flag action is called, which in turn executes our library calculation to create a risk record associated to the transfer request. The 8 amber flag rules are defined on this sheet, and similar to the red flag rules, each match will create a risk record associated to the transfer request. Going back to the business process flow, We complete the checkpoint 1 stage by updating the receiving scheme as not listed. This takes us to checkpoint 2, which shows the counts of the flags as a result of an automatic update by North52 rules. Because we have at least one red flag, when we move to the next step, the transfer is refused. We've shown a snapshot of what can be achieved with North52 and the Power Platform for enforcing compliance with regulatory rules. If you would like to know more, we'd love to hear from you. Please get in touch using the information shown on the screen.